Welcome to Get Lockered. I'm Nancy. I enjoy buying abandoned storage lockers when I can find them at a reasonable rate. I also like to shop at the Goodwill and the resale stores like Salvation Army and the DAV and other thrift stores. And my buyer Jesse and I both love to shop at yard sales and estate sales, all in hopes of finding treasures that we can bring into Get Lockered Resale at 217A West 7th Street in Augusta, Kansas, and we can sell the items to you at 1/3 or below what I can find them listed on eBay sold. I sell my items at a low cost so that you can buy and resell your items at a higher price and we can both profit. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support so much. Get Lockered. Well, this evening we have decided we're going to go to the Goodwill and see if we can find anything to buy and sell in the store next week. All right. We'll see you inside.
Well, we're doing a voiceover again. We're at the Goodwill in Andover, and we're going in to see what we can find and sell in the store. And I was telling you that blue tags were 50. Okay, we're going back to see what I had to edit the video. The lady said I couldn't have her little dog in it, so I had to take it out. There's a TV, and I just sold the TV out of my store. So CJ was wanting me to get another TV to put in the store. And I'm looking for old toys that guys would have used. And I'm not seeing anything. I turned around to look at CJ because he was telling me about a chair that is exactly like one I have in my shed. And those are some tall candlesticks. I'm not seeing anything here. Let's go over to the hard goods. This first aisle had somebody in it, so we'll start with the end cap. And I like this bear. It looks like the Coca-Cola bear, but it looks like somebody painted the... And these are salt cellars and a master salt. We're going to come around here to the miscellaneous shelf. I'm piddling here because CJ's tried to look something up and he's not moving. And then he finally moved. This vase is really pretty, but the vases aren't moving in the store right now, so I decided not to pick it up. I like that angel back there. This looks like a hobbyist piece, something somebody needs to take home and paint. He's just kind of goofy looking. And I'm looking around for other items that might be useful in the store. Every time I see that dolphin, I think of my cousin who likes dolphins and collects dolphins, but I don't think she would want the ones that have writing on them. And over here in the metals, this is the first pass through. I like this, but it's somebody's anniversary. It's got their names and dates on it. So, and it would be, there's no way to sell something that's that personalized. I thought this one might be real silver, but Goodwill doesn't like you peeling the stickers to find out, and it's not marked anywhere else. And right here, I just passed up a cast iron soap dish, but I'll come back and get it. I didn't see it actually. I like this angel. I was wondering if that schmutz would wash off, and I decided for $1.99 I could check it and see. Estimated value in the store is $4 to $18. Henry, one of your kids loves Hogwarts. They're going to get a drinking bottle for Christmas. I'm asking CJ why he keeps running off with my cart. This is a piggy bank, but it doesn't have a stopper in the bottom, so I didn't get it. I like this spoon. It looks like something Mexican, from Mexico, but I don't think it would sell in the store. And I didn't look up the resale value on it. And here I am in the clear glass. This is pretty, but the metal doesn't feel right for it to be real silver. I'm looking for a glassy baby, which I'm not finding. I'm also looking for wide mouth vases that have pretty good height to them for at a customer's request. So we'll turn around here and go to the plates and the bowls. I hope I didn't make you dizzy spinning around like that. I like that blended. I was looking for markings, but I could see it had a modern screw in the bottom of it. So I knew it wasn't real silver. But I like this blender base, but CJ was trying to tell me about this, and I didn't recognize. I know I've heard of accent, but since it says it's not for food use, I knew it was too modern. So, still looking. This vase is pretty, but it's very lightweight, and it wasn't very well made. I picked this one up. Its estimated value is $4 to $12 because I thought it might be what the lady was looking for that came into my store today, or yesterday actually. And I'm still looking for state mugs, and I haven't found any new ones. I don't want cities, I want states, and that one was Chicago, so that's not a state. Maybe I'll do a video showing what states of coffee cups that I have and let y'all see my state coffee cup. I think I have 25 or 26 states right now. Well, I'll do it after Thanksgiving. I'll do that because my daughter Amanda is bringing me some coffee cups from states that I don't have at Thanksgiving. So Amanda, if you're watching this, don't forget about this great big huge piece of Murano I have sitting on in my dining room waiting for you since last spring. That's a bell, and I was thinking about it because I have a guest that collects bells, but it didn't have the clacker inside of it, so I didn't want to pick something up that was damaged. Now I'm in the cups and mugs looking to see if I can find any state mugs or if somebody had put a glassy baby over here. This is Starbucks, but it had been through the dishwasher and the bottom of it was so smudged I couldn't find a year on it to find out if it had resale value. So I chose to leave it. And I was looking at these little wall hangings. They're fairies, and Amanda loves fairies, but they were too plain and there wasn't a whole lot special about them. And sorry, and I'm still I looked at this piece of redware, but when I saw that it was Avon and there was only one of them, I didn't choose to pick it up. There's another Chicago mug. And I was looking at this piece. I can't really tell. It was very lightweight, and it didn't look like it had silver inlaid in it. It was just weird material. And we'll turn around and go to the baskets in the woods. I do need to get a basket. I have to go to the Goodwill today. Remind me to get a basket because I'm going to do a basket for a charity event. And I don't have any baskets in my store right now. And there's a cornucopia. I like that little sunflower flower pot, but it had a big chip in the front of it. And then this cross caught my eye, but when it said Air Force, that kind of, the Air Force needs to be supported, don't get me wrong, but it needed, it's too personalized. And I was trying to tell CJ that Halloween was over, and I don't have room to store excess Halloween items till next year. And that's a candle holder for spring. I'm trying to figure out what that is. It's some kind of a hole punch. And I was looking at this, but it was for Down syndrome. And I have one that's not etched in the top of it in my store that hasn't moved for a little while, so I chose not to get that. And I was reading that little plaque. It's really nice. It's more of a trivet wall hanging deal. And then I'm in the plastics and miscellaneous plastics and drinking mugs. I'm looking to see if there's anything that jumps out at me. I usually don't get anything from this area, but I look through just to see. I kind of have this theory that if there's a whole set of something like those blue glasses and they're plastics, that if they're already in the Goodwill, that means somebody else has bought them. I like these. These are little clippy things. But my theory is if there's a whole set of something, then it's already past its prime, and I don't think anybody would buy it. And here's some more woods and signs and things. And I picked this one up because it's fall and it's kind of a little nutcracker type thing. I thought somebody might like it. And I got this because Henry's doing art crafts and decoupage and things, and I thought she might be able to do something pretty with that. And I looked at these because I did just sell one recently out of my store, but at $4 or $3, the resale value is just not there because I could only sell it for $4 in my store, and it probably might not sell on eBay. And this is a little treat fund bank. I used to have one in my store. And I couldn't get this one open to find out what it was for or anything, so I left it behind. And I looked around. This is the first time I've ever seen these with writing on it, so I was checking it, and it's actually said it was sterling plated. I don't know if those are the ones that you pick up or not. And then I noticed this little angel in your pocket, so I decided to get that because the estimated value is only $4 to $5, but it was 99 cents. So the guy at the counter only charged me 50 cents because it was so small for that little angel in my pocket thing. And I don't know what, oh yeah, I picked this up because it's very good, heavy, and very well made, and I thought it might move in the store. And then coming back, I realized I had missed this little green cross. Its estimated value is $3 to $4, but you know, somebody might want it in the store for a Christmas ornament. I'm going back down the same aisle because CJ saw something he wanted me to come back and look at, and I could, oh yeah, no, I saw somebody that looked like Sherry Hudson or McLean now, and I spoke to her and it wasn't her. So, and then she called me back to speak to her again because she could be Sherry McLean's doppelganger, I'm telling you. And this was really heavy. I don't know what was inside it. I'm going to guess it's coasters for golfers. And that's pressed glass. A little candle holder. And then I'm in the Christmas miscellaneous items. I was pointing out that I have that very same angel, only she's wearing a yellow dress in my store. It's a tea light holder. And then I pick up these little paper mache Christmas trees for Henry doing her art crafting. And this little fish, I'm not sure if it's soapstone or resin. It was lightweight, but I picked it up because people are decorating their bathrooms in little fish like this, and I thought maybe somebody would want it. And CJ wanted me to get that gnome on the potty, and I said, no, I'm not going to focus my camera on that. So there's more mugs here, but they're Christmassy, and I didn't know if they would move. This is a lightweight metal. It's like tin or something, and it didn't have a good feel to it in my hand. So I left it for somebody else. And I was still looking for big balls because the two I have are a little smaller than what I want them to be. And CJ run off to go find some more. I don't know if I show them when he brings them back to me, but the ones he showed me were too small. So we'll go around and look in the electronics. I hope everybody set their clock back last night. And don't forget the one on your microwave and the one on your coffee pot. They need to be set back. This is a Blendo, but it's more modern. And the blending goes in the wrong direction. And I was thinking about this little keyboard thing, but I didn't know if my 4-year-old niece Maddie would like that or not. And I didn't know if her mama would like her having something that she could, stomp on with her feet and distract the TV. So I had to go look at books because I was walking past another customer that I didn't want to get in her way, or I didn't have her permission to be on video. I like that rope. I didn't see it when I was in there. I played this. It plays music, but I couldn't understand what it was playing. But it was really cute. But I left it for somebody else to enjoy. It wasn't the kind of young man's toy that was vintage enough. And I thought about this. Oh, I did pick these up for fall. They're candle trays. I got them for the store. But I thought about this platform 9 3/4, and I didn't know if Henry would want it. And at $4, I didn't really see much resale value for that. And that ball back there, I was trying to show CJ, it's too small. It's the same size as the ones I have in my store, but it's too small. And then I'll look at this end cap down here, see if there's anything that might. I do like this cross. This is a fancy Christmas ball, but at $4 I wasn't going to get it. But I like this oyster shell cross, so I picked it up for the store. I don't know what the 2 circles are for, but I don't know. Somebody might like that oyster shell cross. And I was talking about this candle holder being made out of a bed spring. I have a wine bottle holder at the store made out of bed springs. And come down here and look at this end cap. It's got chickens and stuff. I like that sunflower clock, but it didn't have a battery back on it. And I liked that, but it wouldn't look right when I took it out of the package. So I like the little bees on it because it's bees and sunflowers. I did pick this one up for my sunflower collection in my kitchen. I gave a second thought to this, but I thought, well, it might not move in the store, so. And I asked CJ to look at this vase for me, and he about dropped it trying to pick it up because I knew I wouldn't be able to pick it up and turn it over with one hand. And he was trying to read the Heath candy bar thing on there. So he picks it up, or starts to pull it out, and he doesn't even pull it all the way out. He's like, oh, goodness. But it was like $9.99, and there's no resale value for that. I don't know what that was for, a coaster holder or something. And then I'm looking over here. I didn't even see those salt and pepper shakers down there. I would have got them. Because salt and pepper shakers are doing very well in my store right now. Gnome houses. I was going to get this. I really liked it. And CJ, in his good eye, noticed that he had an arm missing. And I was like, oh, thank you, CJ. Good eye. I just thought he was cute. But with no arm. And the arm wasn't even there for me to be able to try to reattach it and repair it. So we're back on the end that I didn't get to look at first because it had guests there. And I looked at this, but it's Homeco and it's 1988. It's not vintage enough. This is a yard light, but sadly the post was broke off the bottom of it, so I didn't get it. And this pumpkin's missing its lid. I have one similar to it in the store that does have the lid. And I didn't even know what this is. I'm looking for a tape gun for pricing gun for my store. And I can't recognize this maker. Does anybody know who makes this? I can't make out the maker, but the teapot looks like it has age to it. And at $5, I can't afford right now to pay to learn at that price and have it just sit and then come back to the Goodwill later. Oh, my son made coffee. I just heard it beep upstairs. Such a good kid. I looked at this. It's very pretty. They don't move in my store, but it's not marked, so it's very pretty. And I'm slacking on listing on eBay. I haven't listed in a couple of weeks on eBay. I was looking at this. This is pretty fall decor, but it looks like something's missing. It's kind of plain in the middle, so. And then I thought about this vase, and I think I got it. No, I didn't get it because it had crazing on it, and I didn't think that the lady wanted white or black, and that was an off-white. I was looking to see what was under there. It was a shirt. I liked these, but candle holders just are not moving in the store right now. So we'll do another little quick pass around. I seen something that caught my eye. And she was missing a wing, which was really sad. I really liked her, but she was missing a wing. I was looking at that coaster to see what it was. If it had something on the other side, that looked like it would have been the bottom of the side. And I wanted to see if these had different letters than just F. I like this angel. It's really pretty. And I asked CJ to turn it around to make sure none of her instruments were broken. And then I saw a break on the top of one of her wings. Yeah, see, the top of her wing is broke off. So I didn't purchase her. I let somebody else enjoy her. It was a teapot for $2.99, but it didn't have a lid. I'm doing a little pass around to see if there's anything I missed, or if they brought a card out that I didn't see. CJ wanted to know what that was, and it's a candle warmer nightlight thing. I like this angel bell, but then when I was looking at it, I noticed one of his wing tips was missing, so I chose not to get him. Taking a closer look to see if there's anything I missed. I like this angel, but sadly she's got a big chip out of her wings too. And she's a music box covered in stickers on the bottom. And that trunk has the elephant has the trunk down, so I didn't get it because people don't want them with the trunk down. The bottom of this was really messed up, so it looked like good pottery, but I didn't get it because the bottom was messed up. And this is very lightweight. It's like tin. It looks like iron, but it's pressed tin, and it's very poor quality. And I was afraid that at shipping that emblem would fall out, so I didn't purchase it. And also, it's a candle holder, so it might not move in my store. And this again has a modern screw, and it's lightweight, poor quality. So we're looking around to see if there's anything that I missed the first time, because you really have to look when you're in the metals because everything kind of blends together. And I looked at this and I saw this trivet and it's really pretty, but I didn't think it would sell in the store. I was trying to find out what metal it was. It's really pretty. It's more to me for springtime. That's very thin. It's pressed metal, and I was looking to see what this was, and I couldn't read the writing on it. I could read the big words, but not the little words. They were smudged or something, and I was trying to figure out if it was metal or what kind of metal it was. I couldn't figure out. I think it's a candle holder, but it kind of looked like it might have been a dragonfly or something, and I really couldn't figure it out. And then I see it. Do you see it? A cast iron soap dish. It is absolutely beautiful. I had to have it. It's already sold. Henry bought it. But I just loved it. And there's another one of those same trivets that I saw over there. And no, I didn't put it back with its friend. I'm sorry, I should have. Normally I would, but I wasn't even thinking yesterday. CJ wanted to know if this Kleenex box holder would sell in the store, and I had to tell him no, it wouldn't. I didn't think it would anyway. I was looking to see if those little squares matched a tea set that I have in my store, but the purple's too dark, so they wouldn't match. And that nut dish was personalized, so I didn't purchase it. That is so cute, but I don't see where it would move in the store. And I like that, but it didn't have the pepper to go with it. So, and then this one is a tea light holder, but it's very lightweight, and it just didn't have the quality there. So then I decided that we're going to go to checkout, and our total spent there was $27.73, but we rounded up to $28 because that's what you do at the Goodwill.